Hey guys, Michael from COPPERVSGLASS, and Apple's wrapped up their WWDC event for 2017, and with it they've announced iOS 11. Now this is a great update with some awesome new features, and today we're going to be looking at my top picks. So, these are the best new features of iOS 11. Now starting off with the lock screen and the notifications, there has been a major change to the notifications and lock screen features of iOS. Now before you would pull down from the top to access all notifications, however this is no longer the case. What you're looking at here, believe it or not, is the notification panel for iOS 11 and not the lock screen. Once you swipe from the top, it will show your brand new notifications but not the old ones. To access these you will need to swipe up, but not to get rid of the tray, is to access the older notification panels that you know. Now is this necessarily an improvement? Well, I would say no, to be honest, and it's another step to access information that was there with just one swipe. Notifications have been the same for years now, and I feel that Apple has made a change that no one's really asking for or wanted. If it isn't broken, then don't try and fix it. Now once your device has been unlocked, you can then use Siri with its new slick animation. Now Siri has been getting better over the years, but in my opinion is not in the same level as Google's offering with Google Now and their assistant. Siri now learns more about how you use your device and the more that you use it. However, this counts for both iOS, watchOS, tvOS, basically all the OSs that Apple offers. The voice has much more of a human touch now, allowing for different tones when saying a word like bacon, bacon, or bacon. It still isn't conversation based like the Google Assistant. For example, I can't say who's Barack Obama, then move on to how old is he without having to go back and saying how old is Barack Obama. Now Google realizes that you're still talking about the president, and doing the same with Siri has different results. If, however, you are searching for London on Siri, you can then see related stories to London within the News app, for example. So it is getting some information in terms of contextually aware, but it's not on the same level as Google Now or the Google Assistant. The App Store has also received a huge visual overhaul. Now, not really much has changed in terms of function, however, it does look completely different to anything that I've ever seen before, unless of course you use the Beats One application when that was still a thing. Now there is a new Today section that shows the best new apps for that day, and games and apps have been moved completely, splitting them, which now allows you to more easily find what you're looking for. Plus the look of the app info screens looks a lot better now, and again isn't anything that I've seen before. Again, unless you've used the Play Store on Android in the last year or so. Now something that has received a massive visual overhaul, we move on to the Control Center, which in my opinion is one of the biggest changes in iOS 11. As you can see, there are major changes to the look and functionality of this panel, and you no longer need to swipe from left or right to access music controls, brightness, or any other features. It's all on the one screen. Now if you add too many toggles, it can be a little bit too cluttered, but it's a really nice addition. There is also a bit of customization now, allowing you to add or rearrange these toggles. So for example, if you want to add the flashlight and screen recorder, you have the option to do so. You can also force touch or long press depending on your device to more easily change some information. I do find it much easier to press into things like the volume and brightness to get a bit more granular control. And that's right, one of the new toggles in iOS is a screen recorder. Now this allows you to record your screen without having to jailbreak or plug it into your Mac or PC, and it is super simple to use, and as you can see here, it's a one-to-one representation of what you're doing on your device. Now this is great for capturing gameplay clips or tutorials for iOS to be saved and edited, for example, and I will be doing a full test of this feature with my upcoming Monument Valley 2 review, so stay tuned for that and don't forget to subscribe for more in the future. And the last noteworthy feature for me has to be app offloading. Now there is a running joke of how low storage screen popping up on Apple devices for a long time now, and they have started to help this by offering 32GB as base storage for a lot of products. However, space will always be an issue. With app offloading, it will actually delete apps that are now not really being used to claw back some of that valuable space for other things. Deleting apps used to mean erasing the settings and other related data. However, app offloading just gets rid of bulk, leaving some of the vital information if you want a certain application back in the future. So as a whole, iOS 11 is a great update, but as always, I can't help think that they're adding things that they could have done a long time ago, or just adding what we wanted instead of necessarily offering brand new awesome features. Now, does that make iOS 11 bad? Well, not really. I mean, in this video, some of the things that I've mentioned have come maybe from Android or other platforms, but it's still one of the most accessible and usable OSs out there. Let's just hope that the iPhone 8 brings something new to the formula. As always guys, thanks for watching, and if there's anything you think I should have mentioned that I didn't, then let me know in the comments section or on Twitter at COPPERVSGLASS, and I may do a part 2. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to let me know by hitting that like button, and for more great content, don't forget to subscribe. I'm Michael from COPPERVSGLASS, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. And don't forget guys, if you want to be one of the first people to see this video or future videos, then be sure to hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell to get notified anytime I post a new video.